Hi everybody, welcome back to episode 10. I just realized I never use reactions when I'm talking, and the reactions are so freaking cute, so I thought I would do that today. But yeah, we're gonna just enjoy some Animal Crossing today. We are in 3.0 season, so I will probably do some stuff maybe with the hotel, and of course we're gonna take advantage of all the quality of life stuff that they implemented. But we're also just going to be doing some dailies and some chilling, hanging out with the villagers and talking to the people who are visiting. So, as always, my coffee for the day is a double espresso over ice. I have a little bit of hazelnut sugar in here, which I can't really taste, but then there's also some vanilla and a dash of heavy cream. And then I'm also, I don't know if you know this, but I would say like a third of the time when I am recording, I'm actually wearing merch from other streamers because they just make the cutest things. Right now I'm wearing the Nook Miles embroidered sweatshirt from Sarah Sunstone. It is super cute and it is very comfortable. Here's a little icon, the little Nook Miles guy. And I've also worn Peyton's Corners virtual farmer sweatshirt. I love that so much, and whenever I go out, people see what it says on there and they're like, oh my gosh, I love your sweatshirt so much. And I'm like, thank you, me too. So I figured it would only be right for us to start the day with some coffee, since coffee is cozy. It's a nice chill mid-morning, and honestly I have not seen Brewster in a couple of days. I've been logging on every day, but I haven't visited the roost every day, so we need to change that. And I will say I did change my outfit this morning, so we won't have to do that. But I am wearing a nice little coat and a bow, and of course a purse. Oh, that's so funny. I'm a little short on cash. My bad. I had logged on earlier this morning, kind of quickly, so I could buy the turnips before it was too late, and I was rushing to sell everything that I possibly could because I've been tracking it. And if you guys track the turnips, if you have a week that is like the decreasing, I guess like algorithm or whatever, then the next week it's not going to be decreasing. It's going to be either like a large spike or a small spike. So you're either going to make a little bit of profit or a lot of profit. And I just had a decreasing week. So I am taking full advantage of that. And so that's why I am selling, and that's why I sold everything, and why my bells are so small, because I just cleared my pockets out so I could make the most of my turnips this morning. But here, I'll pick some pears and we can sell those really quickly so we can afford a cup of coffee. And maybe what we'll do too, just to kind of soak in all of the slice of life coziness, maybe we'll talk to any villager that we see along the way while I do my island rounds. I feel like that could be nice. Ever since I decided that we are going to go with a specific villager theme, I guess, and we're going with all deer, I haven't spent a ton of time talking to my villagers, but I forget that that's part of the magic of the game. I know that the characters are not the same as they used to be. They're not mean, but I happen to still enjoy them very much. So we have a tourist here. Now this is a fine tea set if I've ever seen one. I think we all know who this is. This is Marshall. He's a cutie. Oh, look at Zell back there. He's thinking. What are you thinking about? Oh, hey, Alex. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted. I'm looking for a notebook that I lost. I know it's outside somewhere because I've already turned my house inside out. I could help. Look. Excellent. I owe you big time, Alex. Or I will when you find it. Just bring it right back to me, okay? We don't need to get any middlemen involved in this thing. See, just by talking to him, we got a little quest for today. A little villager quest. I will say, when I talk to them, I get villager quests like every single day. Gabby got that apology gift, right? See, this is something I did the other day too. Phew, a lot was written on that package. So, did Gabby say anything? Yeah, she said, for real? Phew, felt like our friendship was spinning out of control, but now we're back on track. Thanks for being the one to set us straight. I ain't gonna let things get that bad off course again. Aww. You know, the important part is that you are sorry and you're making up for it. Oh yeah, I talked to Joey this morning. Wow, the sky's so clear. Think it'll be like that all day, Bleak? I mean, I'm not real worried. Even a big spooky storm would feel cozy on Blue Mile. Now that is a compliment. I take that very seriously, thank you. Okay, let's go back for some coffee because we're not totally poor now. Oops. Okay, I'm back. Was hoping I'd see you today. Care for some coffee? It's 200 bells a cup. Absolutely. Cool. You want pigeon milk in that? Yes, please. Coming right up. I don't remember if I said this before, but when he first came onto the island, I would often say like the coffee's too hot because I really like my coffee iced. And so I was just trying to stay true to myself. And then I realized that if you do that, you're less likely to kind of progress in his like storyline or in the gifts that he gives you. And so now I do it the way that he wants it because I want to drink it just the way that he has prepared it for me because he's so proud of it. Let's all take a nice little drink. Very good. It's so mellow. The milk makes it creamy and smooth. Delicious. Yeah, what kind of ways do you prefer your coffee? Do you like drip coffee and just black? Do you like to dress it up? Do you like espresso like me? I also like iced coffee, like the drip coffee, but espresso's by far my favorite. And then I don't know about cold brew. Cold brew, they all have different flavors, so it's hard to say if I prefer that after drip coffee, but cold brew is also another one. Okay, yeah, also, this is where I put my turnips. I put them behind my house because I don't know where I want to put them yet. Like, I'm thinking of having just like a little dirt patch for my turnips whenever I buy them. And I'm thinking of doing it on the hills all the way up, which we can also take a little look-sees at my map. I have the orchard built out. I've built some inclines. I'm getting some bridges down too. I worked on some more pathing. There's still some bridges and inclines that need to be built, but I have a layout pretty good. I also have my flower breeding area finally built out, which I'm so excited for that one. I need to make that a point to visit there every single day, but it helps when you do, you know, the dailies and you're going around the island getting fossils and things. So yeah, I'm thinking of putting maybe my turnips in the back center area by that waterfall on the like top cliff, but I don't know. We'll see how it all unfolds. Oh, I got a gyroid and it's a xylophoid. I definitely have that one. I say I definitely have that one and then I go and check. Wait a minute. Do I? Now I don't wanna. Okay, we're gonna actually keep that. A lot of the times when I get like duplicate gyroids, I like to just sell them because I know that I can customize them. Although that might not be smart because you can't buy them at Nook Shopping. I don't know. Okay, so happy to see you, Pound Cake. This is Chelsea. What's the latest? I try to be a good listener. You can talk to me anytime, Pound Cake. Thanks, Chelsea. She's sweet. She's cute. Okay, I'm holding my coffee and we're doing our rounds. I think I have so many tree branches, but I think just to help make the island look cleaner, I will pick them up today because I haven't been picking them up. So there's a lot. But we'll go ahead and do that. And of course, we got to pick up the shells. Nice way to make money. And I see an X back here. Oh, another gyroid. Let's see, it's a boyoingoid. Boyoingoid. Let's see, have I had that one? Oh, I have. Oh, I love that color variant though. That's very cool. Maybe I shouldn't sell these, now that I'm thinking about it. You know what, we're gonna keep them for now. Any that we find today, we'll keep them. Oh, look at, and a gyroid fragment. I think that's because it snowed yesterday. I think that's why we see that. Okay. I mean, no, I'll pick up that fossil later. Should we make a snowman? I haven't made a snowboy, sorry. I haven't made a snowboy in a while, but I don't see the other. If I find the other ball, then we can do it. But I don't know where it is. Wow, there's so many gyroids. A crumploid. That's a cute one. I know what that one looks like just based on the name. Okay. Let's see. Where's the other snowball? Interesting, interesting. I just saw very, very briefly and heard the dung beetle rolled it into the river. So that's that. There might be another one. I'm pretty sure there is. I think that they spawn like that. Just checking back there to make sure there's not any weeds or hidden fossils. And here's our money tree, but I don't have 10,000 bells yet, and I want to maximize my profits with the money tree. It's not all about the profits, but the money trees you only get once a day. So I like to take advantage. Another gyroid. Wow, scatteroid. Not sure what that one looks like. Let's look. I love how they all make different sounds. I'm sorry, I did not mean to do that. Oops. Just want to turn you around. Oh my gosh, looks kind of like a hula dancer. Cute. Okay. A fossil. Perfect. Just what I was expecting. I like to hold my coffee when I'm not using a tool because I just think it's so cute. I'm just, you know, going around the island with my coffee. So cozy. And here's my propagating area. This is interesting because I have not had any flowers grow yet. And it's just a little surprising to me because I've had these planted for several days. But here, we'll go ahead and do, this is part of our dailies now, is watering our flowers that we're breeding for special colors. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm sorry, butterfly. I have noticed the butterflies tend to hang out back here because of the flowers. Because, oh, I didn't mention, because I haven't been on since 3.0 came out. When 3.0 came out, I took advantage of Rossetti's reset service, and just to kind of get a clean slate, because I don't really think I had anything down that I was going to keep that wasn't like my crops. I had him get rid of or reset the whole island, and so all of my flowers went in storage, which was actually so nice because it was so easy to keep them organized. Honestly, the quality of life stuff are definitely the things that like I have been appreciating the most as someone who's like playing casually and very kind of slice of life and cozy. That's been a huge game changer, like with the crafting out of storage, the multiple crafting items. I don't think it takes away from the charm of kind of the slow, casual living that Animal Crossing is about. I don't think it takes away from the charm at all. It just helps streamline the things that are a little bit tedious. So I think they did a really great job with implementing those things. And Rossetti is one of them. So good. I think going forward, if I use him, it'll probably be either for beach stuff. If I decide for some reason that I want to put stuff on there, maybe my storage is too full. Or if I use it for a certain area. I don't think I'll do the whole island again, unless for some reason I get really inspired to like do a completely new theme. But in that case, then I can just use a slumber island. See, I feel like, I know that there can be a lot of criticism around the update, but I feel like they have kind of thought some of these things through that they've implemented. And I just feel like it's great for a game like this that kind of lost its popularity even though it boomed for a while. Okay. So we can now plan our money tree because we got some money from another money tree. One of my favorite things is to have a money tree area. And what better place than Red's Secret Beach. Okay. I've also realized I say okay a lot when I'm like going and doing things. Kind of funny. Part of me is like, I should stop. And I'm like, it's not a big deal. If it's natural, then it's just gonna happen. I will say I've been appreciating the snow. I've been appreciating no time travel and playing with the season that I'm in real life. There's something to that that's very nice. You know, there's kind of the connection to real life in that way. But I visited a dream island the other day that was not in winter. I think I actually visited two. I think I visited one that was more in summer. The grass was like very green and like a little bit of a deeper green. And then I also visited a fall island where everything was pretty orange, and it just really had me looking forward to springtime and the other seasons in this game. Okay, we found Zell's notebook. Yay. I knew we were gonna find it because, you know, we're scoping out the island while we do our dailies, so I knew it was inevitable. Okay. I feel like I heard a balloon. We'll keep going. I do hear a balloon. We got another fossil. How many do we have? So we have the one over there by the museum. So we have 3. So we should be finding at least one more, but I think 2. All right, let's see. Oops. Let's see what's in this balloon. Zen low board. That's a great item. Oh my gosh, yes. That's awesome. The balloons, man. They give you lots of good stuff. Clean up this little area. Got some weeds. Daisy's so cute with her little turnip hat. There's going to be a bridge here. Diagonal, hopefully. I might have to respace it out, but I think I should be okay. I try to do my best to space it out. And there'll also be an incline here. I want to make the flow of the island very easy to navigate. And I didn't think it all the way through when I was placing houses down. I was kind of going more off of intuition and how I felt it would be enjoyable to kind of like actually live on the island, rather than looking at it through like how I want my map to look or through an idea. Like I was just more thinking about the real world living of it. And so that hasn't presented complications with the pathing, not like that, but it's maybe a little bit less straightforward than it otherwise would have been. But that's okay, because honestly, being creative with it has sparked some fun ideas that I wouldn't have known otherwise. Okay, thanks for picking this up. I dreamed I was an ultra super big time master of DIY. Here's the recipe I made in my dream. I could have kept it just for me, but I like sharing fun stuff. Share the recipe with folks. Benedict, aka DIY man. Oh, I think I have that. Yeah. I forget that you can put DIYs in your storage though, so I'm keeping all my duplicates in case people want to come over and copy them. Maybe do like a DIY swap. I'll tell you a couple DIYs I'm really looking for. Well, I forgot one of them just now. But one that I really, really, really would love is the tiny library. And we're actually going to scan in an amiibo today we're going to do fauna. So the way that I've been doing this is kind of interesting. I've been scanning in different villagers twice each. So then I haven't invited anybody new in a few days, but there are several that are ready to go whenever another villager wants to move out, or whenever I'm ready to invite somebody in. And I kind of have been doing that to collect DIYs. I just saw I just saw Zell go in his house. That is so cute. You never see that. And the curtain pulled back. That was so freaking cute. Oh my gosh. Well, we have to go deliver this notebook anyways, so we'll go do that. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of collecting of the DIYs through the amiibo. Oh. Now, I did not see her enter. Was Ellie just here hanging out by herself? Because that's funny to imagine. I keep drinking my coffee. Glad you're here too, little one. Oh, snap, snap, snap. I know you didn't drop this. Sorry. Did you change your mind? Kinda. Alright, let's get the party started. Alex and Ellie in the house. Is this it? You found it? Like, for real? Please don't be joking. I'm not joking. I found it. I never gave up hope that I'd see this again. Are we sure? Thank you so much. Here, I want you to have this. I won't take no for an answer. What is it? I hope you love your brand new diner counter chair, Alex. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Hi, I'll say hi to you again. Everything okay, little one? Yeah, let's talk. All this furniture just screams Zell. At least it does to me, little one. I wonder what interior design magazines he reads. I guess I should probably just ask him. You could do that. Alright, see you guys. But anyways, the point of me talking about the amiibos and that we're going to scan in fauna is that the tiny library DIY recipe will only be given to you through amiibo if it is a normal villager type, which fauna is, and she's the only other normal that I'm scanning in. And so we're just gonna cross our fingers today that when I invite her, she gives me the tiny library recipe. Whoa, you approached me even though my biceps were out. Oh. You must be a tough Bloom Isle local. Don't worry, I'm more than just my biceps. I'm my triceps, too. Oh, I also have a name. It's Rory. I like that name. Anyway, I'm here on vacation and I'm hoping to flex my friendship muscles the hardest, capital. I don't think I've ever talked to him before, but he seems really fun. Lots and lots of fun. Hi, Dobie. I accidentally ignored him earlier and it was so sad. Oh, hey kiddo, I got one humdinger of a reaction to share with you. Like that one? You caught it, right? I use bewilderment to spread a bit of mustard on whatever I'm saying. Reactions can really help if you want to make an impression. Yay. I actually love that reaction. I'm replacing it with surprise, or I'm replacing surprise with that. Bewilderment, bewilderment. Now this is interesting. I did not know that they kind of rearrange them based on when you get them. Very interesting. So funny. So I have cry, I have... Here, instead of apologetic, we're going to do the sleepy one. Bashfulness, sit down. Okay, cool. We'll keep those for now. Oh, wow, I was like still sleeping forever. Oh, look at Pashmina just bopping around. Yo, kidders, what's the word? Let's talk. I think I left my glasses case at my last place, kidders. It's not like I used it much, but still. Yeah, that's a bummer. Muscle time. I like those threads. Oh, thanks. I like to name my muscles. Like in my six-pack, I've got Abigail, Abdul, Abe, Abby, Abel, and Abner. My abs. I've seen him say that before. That's funny. Oh, yes, I saw this little crab guy. Oh, wait, is he a crab or a frog? Oh ho, guess this is one of them travel encounters. I've read about stuff like this. Exciting, eh? You're from here, right? Well, I'll be intruding for a bit, so get used to seeing me. I'm croak or croquet. I'm not sure. You know, traveling solo means I go wherever the wind takes me. But I gotta admit, it feels real nice to have a little stop and talk with a local, as if. Aw. Thanks. I think this is our last little area where we need to kind of do our rounds, make sure there's no weeds, or if we dig up any fossils, pick up any tree branches. Yeah, that was the last area, right? Yeah. Easy enough. I want to go inside Lolly's house. I want to say hi to her, and then she might be also crafting something. Oh, she's making something. Look at her go. Look at her go. I think her natural house is so adorable. It's kind of like neutral retro in my eyes. I'm pretty okay at cooking, but it makes me a little nervous when you watch me so closely. What are you making? Teehee. I'm making my specialty. It's potato curry. That sounds good. Oh, here, you can have my recipe for potato curry. I think I actually might have it. If you gather the ingredients, you can make your own tasty dish. Maybe I don't. Take a little peek. Oh, wow. Well, that's good timing. Huh, okay. Yeah, now I can make some potato curry. Let's see what that looks like. Nice. I find it very interesting that with all of the curry items, they have like this, I don't know if that's maybe naan bread, and then they have the little curry in like a side dish, almost like it's a small bowl, even though the whole dish is called the curry. It's interesting to me. Maybe that's normal. I will say I have not had curry. I think I had curry once in my life, and I think it's because I tried somebody else's, so I'm not very informed. Let's get these fossils assessed. Excuse me, Blathers. Good morning. Welcome to the Bloom Isle Museum. How may I be of service? Assess fossils, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. More than one I see. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Okay. We only have, let's take a look before we have him tell us what we found. I have 3 more pieces that I need until the fossil exhibit is complete. And I've been finding new ones recently, so let's hope there is a new one. We have 7 pieces. There should be one new one, right? No! Our museum already has these fossils. Man, I was really hoping. That's okay, because they do make great gifts, and I need to get back with gifting. And I want to share my I was going to say theory, my strategy with gifting. So my cousin, we were playing the 3.0 update together when she was visiting me. And something that she does is she gives her villagers clothes that she either wants to see them in or clothes that she thinks that they'll like. And I love that idea because I would love to see them in new clothes. And so I started doing that, and that's been really fun. But to also raise the friendship points, because I really, really would love to get all of my permanent villagers photos. I need to, sorry, I'm just closing my camera. I need to also gift them stuff that's really valuable. So I don't think I can gift Chelsea yet. I think it's a little too soon, but we can gift Diana something, and we can gift Zell something. Chelsea, I think, is a no. But I just wanted to check really quick and see how many I actually needed today. All right, let's turn my camera back on. Sorry, that's me. It's moving. Oh, hey, wait. Here's a June. Oh my gosh, why does she look so cute in that hat? Say, you're from June Isle. June Isle. Bloom Isle, right? I'm June. Hi. Oh my gosh, she is so cute. This is really funny because I never really thought much of her, but she's so cute. Sorry for just jumping right into a conversation. I'm so happy I get to visit this island. It's a short stay, but I intend to make the most of it, Rainbow. Wow, if she is not the most precious thing I have ever seen. And I love when our permanent villagers say hi to the guests staying at the hotel. What are we gonna do? Oh yes, my gift strategy. Here's my strategy. I don't know if it's gonna work foolproof, but in theory, this is what I want to do. I want to have unique colored wrapping paper for every villager, so it's clear to me who I'm gifting what to, and I don't have to kind of play a guessing game. And I thought it would just be a fun little feature too, right? Like, yeah. Okay, I want to sell. Let's see, we're gonna sell all the shells. I did start collecting shells. Just because some DIYs need shells, but honestly, I don't really have very many right now, so it'll probably be more of a summer thing. Zen low board, diner counter chair. We're keeping all of our gyroids. Okay, so here. It's time to sell. And we're gonna keep two. We'll keep these two. Okay, cool. Yeah. Look at all the fine things you brought in. Yeah. Nice. So I want to find a nice color combo of the wrapping paper for each villager. You know, I want it to feel synonymous with them. I wonder if I would think I didn't have the hospital bed, but I'm not totally sure. It would be great to continue building up my catalog too. Is that what this is? Is that an exam table? I mean, that could be a cool item. How much is it? Oh, yeah, totally. Totally. And this was perfect for anything. Yeah, we'll buy that. I don't really plan on using the rattan bedroom furniture, so I will pass on that. But let's see what color gift wrapping paper they have. Okay, so neither of these are screaming my two villagers that I have, which are Diana and Zell. So I will just be buying singles for now. You know what though? This blue wrapping paper screams Bam, and I am going to have Bam in the future. So I think I actually might, yeah, I think I actually do want to pick up, we'll do 10. I want to be nice and prepared because you don't know when that version of color wrapping paper is going to come back in stock, because you can't buy wrapping paper in Nook Shopping, in case you were curious. That is not something you can do. I was hoping you could, but you cannot. I want to look really quickly and see, is there any that would be good for red and green? I mean, Chelsea maybe, if there's not any other colors, but we're not going to do that for now. We won't buy that one. It reminds me too much of Christmas more than anything else, and my villagers don't scream Christmas, so we'll just use it for today, and then if I need it in the future, I'll get it in the future. Okay, so one thing that looking at my pockets reminded me was that I want to put my gyroid fragment. Oh my gosh, we have another one that we haven't seen. I want to put my gyroid fragment in the ground. Well, let's say hi to her first. Oh, you're a local, aren't you? She looks like fabulous. How wonderful to meet you. I'm here sightseeing on a little trip. My name's Mallory. Cute. These kinds of chance encounters are my favorite part of travel. Well, I won't keep you. Bye, quack. That is interesting. Okay, this should be a full gyroid, yeah. A jingloid. And then let's put this one down. Perfect. I do need to water my crops and this gyroid. So that's a fun little daily that we have as well. Crops make you so much money. If you are someone who is wanting to make bells, but also do it in a cute and organic way, crops is a great way to go. Also, using this new shimmying hack to water is game changing because it gets you perfectly in the square, which is something that I would struggle with. Yeah, that's awesome. See, the shimmy too. Shimmy is a great quality of, oops. Shimmy is a great quality of life improvement. Okay. Very good. Let's just shimmy all the way over. I played on the Slumber Islands with my best friend the other day, and it was so much fun. We were just being absolutely goofy, and I didn't fully understand. Like, I was excited for Slumber Islands, but I wasn't like super pumped because my best friend plays the game, but she's maybe not as diehard about Animal Crossing as I am. So I was like, oh, like nice, but you know, maybe not my favorite thing. But I will say, even though we probably aren't going to play on Slumber Islands all the time, like I will be playing solo a lot more than anything else, it was so much fun decorating together, like throwing ideas back and forth, and then just being like silly, goofy, chaotic. It was very refreshing. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm grabbing some pumpkin starts because my goal is for me to have 3 of each color variant of pumpkin, and I just planted some more and I got the white ones, and so all I need now are the yellow ones. And so I'm planting more in the spots where I have left, and we're going to see what comes out. But I still have 9, and so I don't suspect that I will probably get any yellow on this next round of planting in those 3 spots, which is why I bought plenty of backups. Because the odds seem more to favor the orange, but I think it actually might be random. I feel like I read that somewhere. Okay, so plant, and plant. Okay, and then I didn't want to water these guys yet because I wanted to get those down. So there we go. That was the last one that we had to water for our crops today, so they will be growing nice and good That's not really the right word, but nice and strong. They'll be growing nice and strong. All right, we have some deliveries for our fellow, I was gonna say islanders, our fellow villagers. I'm not sure where Diana is. I was gonna say I could do the speaker, but the speaker I don't think is on the controls. I think it's on the actual device, I believe. Although I've seen people use it. Maybe they were using the Pro Controller. Oh, Ellie left. Hey, relax, you made it. You're at Zell's house. I have something for you. K surprise, or Quell. I think it's K. I like his house design. It's very nice. Oh, I can't wait to open this. How about that? You got me a Dunkleostos. I think Blathers already has something like this in his collection. Fortunately, I'm a collector myself. Of course, my specialty is in shoes. I can't let you walk away empty-handed after you were so generous to me. Here, you gotta take a silk shirt, okay? Okay. You know what I should decorate his house as? Because I am going to redo their houses. I want to keep them still in their style and still feeling very akin to them, but it would be really cute to put some shoe boxes in his house since he just said that. We're going to try the megaphone. I don't know if there's speakers on here. My guess is no. The megaphone normally works for me though. Diana. June? Okay, well, clearly the megaphone does work. Diana. Diana. Interesting. Well, maybe she is inside a shop. She could be inside the museum. I'm gonna actually check Abel's sisters though. I feel like she might be in there because I went in there early this morning before I was recording, and it's possible that she is cycling her way through and she's in there now. Oh, I really thought she was gonna be in here. You know, let's actually do a test because we know Chelsea's outside. We just saw her, so. Chelsea. Okay, yeah. Diana. Diana is simply not outside. That's what I'm learning. She could be in somebody's house. This is possible. Maybe in Gabby's house. I have not seen Gabby today. Yeah, she could be in here. She is not. Oh. Like, she has a chair and she chooses the floor. I love Gabby. I love her. Hi there, my fabulous bestie. I'm so happy you came. Let's chat. Have you already seen the Happy Home Academy results, Schmoopy? How did you do? I haven't looked at my score yet. I feel so weird. Folks I don't know looking in my windows and telling me what they think. But I also love winning prizes, so I leave my blinds wide open and my front door unlocked. Ooh, probably shouldn't advertise that. That's so funny. Yeah, my Happy Home Academy score is not great because I was hoping to kind of redo my house yesterday, but I didn't have enough furniture to really get a solid, anything down. But I was thinking it could be fun to show you the one room I did finish, which is, I think, a really cute concept. I'm not gonna share until I show you. Because I feel like it sounds better, or I feel like it looks better than it sounds, I guess. Diana, my girl, where are you? Sorry guys if you can hear my sniffing. My ears keep getting plugged. Diana, where are you? She could be in the museum. It's just not the easiest to find them. So I didn't want to go in there yet. She can't be in any of the houses though because I've gone in them all. She must be in the museum. You know what? We gotta do it. But here, first I'll show you my room in my house that I decorated. And that has, I think it's pretty much complete. I don't think there's really anything else I could add in there. Maybe a couple pieces, but by the way, this is not the wallpaper I will be using, although this I will be keeping. And the room that I have decorated is back here. So I wanted to decorate it because I wanted it to still feel finished, but realistically it is going to be hidden and it's not something that people can access. It's a storage room. I actually meant to turn the lights off. Oh, that was the lights off. Oh, it's because of the windows. Maybe I should close these. Make it a little bit darker in here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, this is my storage room. So this is, extra technology and tools, some cleaning supplies, and then, of course, seasonal things. Who doesn't have seasonal things in storage? So this is my Thanksgiving stuff. This is my Christmas and winter stuff, and then just some boxes back there. So I was pretty proud of this. I'm not going to lie. When I thought of this idea, I thought it was fun. And also my first Happy Home Academy banner back there, just as a little reminder, but I have all of the plaques, like the actual plaques now, so I figured that would be good to go there. And also, in case you were interested in raising your Happy Home Academy score, if you have 3 or more things hung up in a room, that gives you some extra points. And I'm all about making my home as happy as possible. Okay. Silk shirt. We'll put that in storage. We can put these pumpkin starts away too. All right. Mission: find Diana to give her a gift. The first 2 places I like to check are the art exhibit and the fossil exhibit. I've just found that they're more likely to be in there than anything else. It's funny because I have felt that I've collected so much authentic art, and then you go into the art exhibit and it's like, well, maybe it's not that many. You'll see a few pieces here and there, but mostly empty exhibits. I would love to fill it out quicker. Look who we found. Oh, and she's admiring that painting. The subjects of this amazing painting look as though they might charge right off the canvas. It would be a bit scary if they did, but at least I'd get a better look at their fabulous outfits, sweet star. Why, Alex, it says this piece was donated by you. I had no idea you had such a passion for the arts. Paint me impressed. I love her. The scale is truly impressive. Oh no, I can't gift anything to her. Bummer. Let's learn about this painting though. This amazing painting. Amazing painting. I donated it in December 6th. The Night Watch, Rembrandt van Rijn, 1642. Oil on canvas. This masterpiece, painted by 17th century Dutch artist Rembrandt, depicts a military gathering. At the time, portraits usually showed their subjects standing still. So this was a leap forward in technique. For many years, art scholars thought the painting was set at night, but a restoration revealed a dark varnish. Oh, we can now see the dynamic poses and lighting as they were meant to be seen in the daytime. Oh, cool. Very, very cute. I think I had an opportunity to talk to her when she was moving around, so we're going to kind of just chill out for a minute. Everything about the moving painting is absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love it, sweet star. Though I do wish the central character had a nice shawl to throw about her shoulders. I can't help but worry she might catch a cold, sweet star. Why, Alex, it says this piece was donated by you. I had no idea you had such a passion for the arts. Paint me impressed. Oh, I guess they always say that. A shawl. Well, yeah, she is not clothed. We will let her admire this piece for a moment. Now this is a masterpiece. And then when she starts moving along, we'll have an opportunity to gift her. This music is so cute. Let's sit and admire. Oh. Oh my, what is it, sweet star? I have something for you. What could this be now? Something everybody loves? A fossil! Well, what could it be? Sweet star, it looks like, yep, it's that kind of fossil. How exquisite. Thank you for such a lovely gift, sweet star. You know what? I'm going to return the favor. Here, take this. It's some black brick flooring. Thank you. I have my little kitty on my bookshelf. He's just chilling with me. One of them, I should say. I have 3 cats. I love cats. If the 3 of them wasn't obvious. Okay. Let me check my Nook miles really quick. Okay, I was seeing if there's anything that I maybe wanted to do for the bonus. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to scan in Fauna, do her DIY request, because we will eventually invite her, but cross our fingers that it is a tiny library. And then I think we will do a hotel room, and then maybe some of the DIY requests too, depending. Okay. Invite a camper. I'm trying to find a comfortable position. Ah, yeah, this is nice. Okay. I want to use an amiibo, yes. Please prepare the amiibo for the animal you want to invite to the campsite. That's Fauna's amiibo. Would you like to invite her? Yes, please. Let me unzip my little... Wah! I have actually an amiibo album now, but I also have this little pouch where I have these coin amiibo that I bought on Etsy a while ago, and that's where I'm keeping the ones that I have yet to scan in, and also the ones that I need to add sticker designs to. Hi, this is Fauna. Can I help you, dearie? Are you really inviting me to stay at Bloom Isles campsite? Thanks so much. I'm as good as on my way right now, dearie. Okay. I don't know if I want any of those. I'll pick them up later. Sorry if that yawn made you yawn. I wasn't really expecting it. It just kind of happened. I will probably demolish this bridge just because with this house here, it's not really an ideal pathway. But we'll still have plenty of ways to access the campsite and other parts of the island easily. Look at her eating a little sandwich. I'm so glad you invited me here. I jumped on the first flight I could get to this island, dearie. I always read that so funny. Animal City. Love this music. So nostalgic. It'd be great to... to take home a grass standee. Anyway, just an idea I had. I can do that for you. Wow, you do that for me. Thank you so much. Oh, I happen to have a DIY recipe for making those if you need it. Now, getting a tiny library, this isn't the only way that I can get one. It's just that it might be easier. The odds are better to get it through inviting a normal villager through Amiibo than like finding it on the beach or something. So that was why I was really hoping for it. But that's all right. At least we got another DIY. Not that I really use the standees, but I mean, hey, Nice to have, I suppose. Okay, should I craft something? Let's craft. We love the crafting anywhere. Yes. It's crazy. The regular wood, the lack of regular wood that I have on this island is wild. The algorithm does not want me to have regular wood. I have literally over 100 of hardwood and softwood. Meanwhile, I had to chop down a bunch of trees the other day just to get some regular wood. It's so interesting how that works, because I think the odds are even, like, or balanced. I did make you a grass standee, just for you. Honestly, I'm thinking about, after I've scanned in all of my villagers, maybe just continuously inviting amiibo over just to get their DIYs. Thank you. I'm so glad to have a grass standee from here. As a thanks, please take an open track jacket. Okay. I've decided to build a collection of Blue Mile souvenirs. I've fallen in love with the place and its style dearie. At this point, I guess I'd drop everything to come here anytime I was invited. That's a hint. I thought I've only invited you once. Or, I'm sorry, twice. I'm not sure. Well, either way, mission accomplished for that. We didn't get the DIY that we wanted, but it's okay because I will eventually get the tiny library DIY, and when I do, what a happy day it'll be. And we will be patient in the meantime. But for now, let's take a stroll to the hotel. So cute. Love it. I actually have not done a ton of DIY requests yet because honestly, I'm just kind of low on certain materials, like maybe some of the food items or mainly the fish and then the regular wood, which is in a lot of recipes. But you know what? I really want to do a lot of those because you get benefits from Cap'n or maybe from somebody else when you do complete the DIY quest. So, oh, also this is how I designed my mannequins. I thought it would be cute to still have the sweatshirts that they had, the hotel themed ones, at least for this season. And then I added hats as well because it's so chilly. And since these items are discounted, I like to buy them here. I'm pretty sure I bought the hotel mug. I'm not sure if I bought the tubular shelves. I'm going to check really quick because I don't want to buy if I already have it. Let's see. Who loves the hotel music though? It's so good. I have not gotten the tubular shelves, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy this since it's on sale. Yar, you do be eyeing some tubular shelves. Your tally be 140 tickets. What do you say? Oh yeah, that's not bad. I was expecting more. Thank you. Come back anytime. Let's talk to... I feel like I forgot her name. Is it no. What is it? Oh, it's Layla. At Guam's souvenir shop, you can trade hotel tickets for other stuff. She even got some hotel stuff. Aww. She's so cute. Leilani, hello. How are you doing? Oh, I almost forgot. There'll be more rooms for you to decorate now. If you don't mind helping again, I'd be real pleased. So, what do you say? You gonna help me with the guest room? I will help. Thank you. Then let's get started with that room 7 work. I'm counting on you. I got me 2 ideas for the theme I'd like to go with. Which one do you think feels right? Exquisite room or frozen room? I will do... I'll probably do exquisite room. I struggle with designing with the Frozen series because it just doesn't feel very appealing to me, because if I were to lay on that, Oof, that wouldn't be nice. I'd be getting real excited to see how that'll turn out. Let's head up to the crow's nest. I also want to briefly go through all my other designs too, because I have been loving doing the hotel ones. It's so fun to me. When you're done, come talk to me. And now I'll leave it in your hands. Okay. Do, 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 do. Okay. I want to try something fun. Or, I mean, maybe fun, but I wanted to try something different. Okay. That's kind of normal, you know, like that's a normal way to lay something out. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, the wasted space. But realistically, this is okay. This is okay. Okay. Let's see. In my other hotel, well, not all of them, but in some of my hotel builds, I incorporate like every kind of layout or room that you would see in a normal hotel room. So like the bathroom, and then maybe like a sitting area too. Okay. Whoa. Totally different vibe. I think I probably will pass on that. Trying to decide, what do I want? Maybe I want it right here. And then because this one looks a little bit more luxurious, sometimes luxury means less is more, and it also means like not as practical. That sounds so funny when I say that. Ooh, maybe the gold. But normally I would put like a nightstand here, but I feel like the plant makes it look more like luxurious. I have never used this Birds of Paradise. Wow, what a good item. Seriously, that's so good. Okay. Let's see some other recommended furniture. So I think I want to try, I would still like to do a bathroom of some kind, even if it's small. So let's try this. Let's try this divider. What would it look like if I added this? Is that weird? Doesn't actually look as bad as I would have thought. It only looks a little funny because of the way that the items are. You know? I don't know, maybe I'll keep it. We're going to keep it for now. And I think what I want is maybe like a claw tub. That feels luxurious, right? For the little bathroom. I want it to be, again, very simple, elevated. I always forget where the bathtub stuff is. Oh, here it is. Clawfoot tub. Here we go. So we can do white, black, red. Yeah, we'll definitely keep it white. The gold accents are great too. So we could do it this way. Whoops. Or, oh my goodness. Or I could do it this way. Oh, I would have to move that. Well, let me move these and see what that would look like. It doesn't look as nice. I was kind of thinking about doing it just for the sake of having like also a little place for the sink, but I think I think I can still place a sink over here, I think. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can fit a sink there. I'm actually not sure. Honestly, this one feels so right. Okay, so I don't think I'll have space for this, but I just want to see what it would look like. Ooh, ooh. The cutest. Love that. Okay, wait a second. Oh, that looks so good though. I'm curious what the other one looks like. Where was it? Oh, the ornate. Honestly, that one looks so good too. Oh, I feel like I have to do that. That's crazy how good that looks. You know what? We're changing some things because I just can't say no. I can't say no. So let's see. Here, we will use the birds of paradise for sure. I'm just trying to figure out where I want this. Could do that here with the tub like here. Or it looks kind of nice to be lined up with the wall like that, you know? And then we could do the bathtub here. Could have a nice little mat, maybe if they have a good one. That's so good. And then maybe we can still use this partition in front of the bathtub so there's still a little bit of privacy. Let's see. Oh, I like that a lot. That feels very realistic. There's still plenty of space. Yeah, I can only go that far, but it's totally fine. Do that way or that way? Oh, definitely this way. Oh, I love that. Oh, yay. I'm so happy. Okay, real quick, just making sure we like that color variant over. Definitely this one. Adds so much more color dimension. Okay. Ah, fun. Okay, let's see. Now what? What do we put over here? What kind of items we got? So we got a shelf, we got a partition, we got a low table. We could do a seating area. That feels very expected, but that's not a bad thing. We might do a seating area. I feel like that makes the most sense. A dresser to me feels like a staple, and maybe we can put it right over here. We'll leave it there for now. We'll see if maybe it's pretty wide, so maybe we'll want to move it. And then the low table. And then maybe we will do seating for two. I'm not sure what pattern. Let's look at the colors in the room. I feel like so we could do something beigey. We could do something tan. Probably wouldn't want to do brown because of the flooring and because there's so much brown already. Green would also be a great choice. Let's look at this green and see how that looks. Honestly, that doesn't look bad. Are those spaced evenly? Yes. Cool. Do I want that to be even with the wall? I could do it like that maybe. Or I could do it like that. So then it's, right in line. Because I was thinking maybe I could put a little light or a sconce in front of there. That could be really cute to put a sconce there. I'm just not sure if I would want to keep all that empty space. I mean, I would fill it with a plant or a vase, but I don't want it to look too cluttered. What kind of land? Wait a minute. That's so perfect. I mean, the color is kind of like, whoa, but it fits so well for that occasion. Let's see how it looks. Aw. I would probably put it one higher. I kind of like, nope. Changed my mind. Maybe it's just a little too thick. And I don't love how close that is to the bathroom. Just gotta move things around, you know? Just gotta test some things out. Okay, I think I have determined something. Maybe I want to put the dresser here. So there's a little bit of space between that and the bed, because that feels realistic. And then putting this vase here. Dragon, Mount Fuji, plum blossoms or roses. The plum blossoms might be a nice break of color. Ooh. Okay, so do we like that? Or do we like that? I like the other one more. Okay, so we have the vase. And I would like to still include the birds of paradise. Ooh, I just had an idea. Let's see it. Let's see if it works. It does not. Let's try something else. I mean, it's kind of cute. I could move the dresser right here. The debate is between, because I feel for some reason putting these both sideways to me feels a little just, I don't know, too redundant or too repetitive. That looks nice. I just kind of wish it didn't cover the bed, but it does look kind of nice. And then, like, if you look at it from that, I mean, it's kind of cute and cozy, right? Maybe I kind of like that. Trying to decide if I'm like okay with this chair or this seat being over there. Ooh, better idea. I forgot what orientation these seats are, and the villagers will sit on them if they're like, they will sit on whatever orientation you save it as. So I'm just gonna replace them down. Okay, so it always defaults to being the front, so we want to the side, and it'll go clockwise. So yeah, like that. Okay, so there's that. I kind of like this. And then I would like to add, I would like to add the birds of paradise. I feel like it's very fitting for this. I could do the plant. I kind of like that. And I'm just trying to decide, what do I want to put here? Nothing? It's a lot of empty space. That's my only hesitation. Does this look too weird? I don't know. I was about to be like, you guys tell me. Okay, we're just gonna say, we're gonna assume yes and do the finishing touches, and then we will look at it as a whole. Just wanted to make sure the lighting was right. Okay. So we need the tea set, of course. Let's see how this one looks. I like that. It adds to that kind of tan accent. What other items do they have on here? Steamer basket set. We got some ramen. We could always do the ramen on the table and then the tea set over here. We could also do a candle or like a bamboo thingy, but I honestly like the idea of them having the ramen and the tea. Oh, sorry. I know that it's ramen, but I say ramen. Okay. That actually I don't think is ramen. I think that's some kind of soup, but that looks good. It looks really good. And then let's see. So we need some rugs. I don't think these rugs are going to be it. This is just a little too bright. I wonder, what about... No, it's a little too bright for even for the bathroom. Let's look at our other options. So first I would like a 2x1 for the bathroom. That's perfect. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so we do that. And then I feel like it could also be nice to do like a round one over here. But let's see at our... Well, let's look at the rest of them first. I'm so sorry if me itching my eye hit the mic and that was loud. I'm not sure if it was. I'm just curious. I don't think I'll use it, but... I mean, it's not horrible. It's a little bright. Maybe a little small. Although I think most round rugs are 3x3. And these round rugs probably wouldn't be great. So maybe we can go to... Let's look at sizing. What is a 3x3 like? Oh, wait. Oh, that's perfect for a square one. A 3x3 is a great size. The green almost seemed maybe a little too much. The brown is very subtle though. We could do that. We could make it just like centered. That's kind of nice. Maybe even a 5x5 if we're gonna put it in the center. Whoa. That's busy. That's pretty busy. I think too busy. Whoa, my eyes are suddenly like, whoa, what's going on? I think the Persian rugs might be too much. Ah, they're so pretty, but yeah, just a little too much. So the black one is great. It's subtle. The brown one, It's pretty, but I feel like it doesn't fit. The beige one I think is too light. I think maybe for the sake of visual interest. Wait, let me look at this cat one. Okay, no. I think maybe for the sake of visual interest, the good and the best balance would be this black rug. Makes it feel cozier for sure. I'm trying to figure out which way, where do we want this to, do we want it more back? Do we want it more front? I think we want it more front. Or do we want it all the way to the left? Do we want it all the way to the right? Nah, we'll put it right in the center. How does this look? Ooh. Sorry, just trying to figure out the best little details to add. What if I did this little guy up here? It kind of gets cut off by the wall. Do I like that? Looks kind of cool, though. What is this little bamboo wall decoration? Is it really just like a little wall decoration? The way that I said that. It's not centered. Ooh. Idea. Aw, man. I wanted to put it. Okay. I know I'm being so quiet. Ooh, okay, wait. Might be a little too busy there, but I like it going there. Even though we can't see it, we know it's there. And it makes sense for that, for it to be in that place. Huh. Do I like that? Maybe it looks kind of silly. The wallpaper is beautiful. Let's just let it do its job. And then finally, the ceiling lighting. I like to put the lighting a lot of times just like dead center. I feel like it feels very normal, but it could be cute to put something like right over the bed because it's so grand. Maybe we'll try that. I think the best choice would probably be the ivory. Oh, that looks so cool. Is there a better color though? Probably not the pink. Maybe the yellow. That's not bad. That might be better than the white. I would also love something over the eating area. This might be too much. We'll see. Okay, so there's ones without the tassels. Oh my gosh, those look like hot air balloons. Ooh. Okay. What does this look like? Oops. Is that kind of cute? Would it be cuter if it was like an entrance? That's kind of cute. Or is it better over here? Or is it better if it doesn't exist at all? Well, you know what? I think it might be better if it doesn't exist at all, honestly. Maybe it looks just a little too busy that way. We are trying to keep this somewhat understated. Somewhat. Okay, final touches. So we have no windows. Let's change the entry flooring. We aren't going to use that lighting. We will switch that back. I don't think I want that. Definitely not factory. Healing. This feels very zen. Love. Okay. And the final touches. I think maybe we can keep it simple and luxurious by just adding a couple of sparkles here and there. Oh, there we go. Is it too much to do the bed? Let's find out. Okay, I don't want to do it on the food. That's not what I meant. It definitely did it on the food. That's okay. It looks like it's on the table. And now for the photo. Wait, why did I do that? And now for the photo. All right, let's see. What angle do we want to take this at? We could do that where the bed is kind of the focal point. We could do that where the vanity is somewhat the focal point, but you still have the bed in there. I kind of like this. Do I want it tilted? No, I want to make sure that it's still this. Ta-da! I always, if you will see my builds, I always like to keep a nice simple hallway in like the walkway basically. Okay, cool. Yar, what's a foot? All done. You finished? It'd be wonderful. You've got a popular room on your hands, no doubt. Thanks. Let's go. Thanks to you, we've got another room ready for our guests. I can't thank you enough. I'm giving you 200 tickets as a little thank you gift. Please take out your phone for me if you would. I don't fully know how this ends. I know that there's only 8 rooms and there's a VIP room. Part of me wants to like finish it now because I love doing the hotel rooms. They're so much fun. I love that you know that it's a bedroom, so you have some of the required items like a bed, you know? Happy Home Paradise, sometimes they'll ask for like a playground or something. So it's like, okay, you don't always need a bed, but I love doing rooms. So I'm going to be sad when it ends, and I'm going to save the 8th room for another time. I'm not going to do it today because we have other stuff we can do, and it'll be fun to save that very last moment for another day because we had a good time today with it. So, okay. 5? I've done more than 5. That's interesting that it did that. Okay, anyways, I want to show you guys each of my rooms. Okay, so the first one, this is the seaside room, and I walled off the bathroom because I wanted it to feel like when you walk in, it feels like a hotel room. And so a lot of the times when you do walk in, there's the bathroom to the left and then there's like the bed and things. So I wanted it to feel very much like that. Of course, I had to use the suitcase items. And then there was a table with a couple chairs. I feel like that was also very normal, and the closet, being at the beginning too. And then our second room was the Japanese room. I did still do a bathroom in the back, which was kind of covered by those, what are those called? Wide wooden partitions, I think. We still had the bed, of course. We had a nice little seating area, and then also a tea area, which felt just very akin to the Japanese culture. And then Mallory, she's in our cute room, I think, or might be called a different room, but this one is very kind of like cottagey. Maybe it's the cottage room. No, it's the ranch room. That's what it is. And it's kind of got a vintagey feel to it. So this one doesn't have a bathroom, but it does have a little kitchenette, and it has a nice little seating chair with a lamp. And then of course the bed with some sconces for lighting and the suitcase. And then this is the kitty room. So this one I was trying to make it still hotel-y, but also I was trying to make it feel like if a parent wanted to bring their kid to a hotel room and they kind of wanted it to be like very easy for them to play in and just kind of like enjoy themselves, maybe it would feel something like this. So there's a couple of beds. Maybe the mom would sleep in one of the race car beds, but hey, that's okay. Or the dad. But then there's plenty of playing areas, and of course the cat plushie had to be included. Gotta love the cat plushie. And then this was the diner room. This was so much fun. So I wanted it to feel like when if you were wanting to go to like a themed hotel, this is kind of what it would feel like. So of course there's the bed, but that's actually the blocked off area. There's a bed and a TV so you can relax and unwind, but it's more for someone who, if they want to kind of immerse themselves in an experience, it feels like a diner. So that's why you have the booth chairs. So it's a nice place for you to eat, but it also still feels very nostalgic and like you're visiting a diner. And then of course there's the jukebox, and then maybe like a vintage gas station for you. And then that table with the magazine is actually supposed to be kind of like a room service thing. So you can see that there's like a shake and a plate of food. And I was kind of thinking, oh, it'd be fun for them to be able to order room service. So that's kind of what that's for. And then the sixth room, which is, I think it was lodge room. That doesn't make sense. Wooden room, something like that. I wanted this to feel very cozy. This one I actually did, I think maybe yesterday. I took advantage of that new wall item, those wooden shelves or whatever they're called. Of course, I did the lodge bed. Didn't do a table right next to it because I've been doing that a lot, but I did have that little side table at the end with a mirror because, gotta freshen up. This one also doesn't have a bathroom, but it does have a little kitchenette, as you can see, with a fireplace, plenty of coffee mugs. We got some bread for them with the chair, and then we also have a rocking chair too, and they have some firewood to refill the fireplace, and then also a nice cup of coffee because they have plenty of coffee mugs. And then obviously this is the final room. We have the bathroom back there to freshen up. We have the bed, and we have the nice seating area where they can eat. I've been very, very happy with these builds, and I've been enjoying making them so much. It's been such a pleasure, truly. And looking at these actually reminded me, do I have those wall shelves? Because that item is incredible. And if I don't have it, I'm going to buy it right now if it's available. Because it's so good, but I don't remember the name of it. So we're going to just look through the whole catalog. We do. I probably only have one though. So we're going to buy another one. And I haven't used a ton of my hotel tickets, honestly. I want to look. You know what? Let's buy some stuff. I don't think I bought the suitcase and I bought the cat plushie. I think I have 2 cat plushies. I need a third because I'm obviously going to put all of my cats in my house. So that's priority number 1. We're going to get one of those. We'll get another well, I don't know if I have Birds of Paradise. I'm just assuming I got one. I think I do though. We're going to buy 2 cushions. I could envision myself putting my cats on these cushions. Although they can also go on the cat tree. You guys, wait a second. I have to show you something. This is so important. If you are designing, if you are playing, please look up for 2 seconds. This is incredible. Okay, so they can't actually go on the cat tree. I'm sorry. I lied on accident. I have him on the fridge. Watch this. I made this house for Rover in Happy Home Paradise. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him freaking go. And the meowing, I don't know what that's from. Is that from the cat tree or the cat plushie? I don't know. Look at him go. Oof, oof, oof. Punch, punch, punch. So freaking cute. And then you can peep the cat plushie on the fridge. My cats go on top of the fridge sometimes. So felt that was a perfect spot for it. Anyways, that was the cutest thing I'd ever seen. I had seen Punchy play with this item before, but I completely forgot about it until I saw Rover doing it again. And I was like, so cute. Okay. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. I know it gave me an incredible amount of joy, to be honest with you. I love seeing them interact with the items, especially that. Like, how cute is that? The cat villager playing with the cat tree. And I'm pretty sure the cat villagers are the only ones that do that. Okay, so we're going to make some of these recipes. I know that first one needs horse mackerels. So I'm just going to check and make sure that I'm remembering correctly where I can get them. Yeah, so they're in the sea, and then they're small. So, and how many does it need? Just one. Okay, cool. So we want to catch ourselves a horse mackerel so we can make that, because I want to make all of those. I want to clear all of those and see if maybe we can get some fresh ones so we can make even more. So we're looking for a small shadow. Oh man, I forgot. The latency when I am recording is pretty bad. So I'm going to try my best. If you judge me, that's fair. And that's okay. I kind of judge myself too. Okay, so here's a small one. We're crossing our fingers. I'm going to close my eyes. I did it. Please be a horse mackerel. Thank goodness. I did not want to keep doing that, you guys. It was just going to be rough if I had to do that so much. Let's grab my coffee too while we stroll back home. I have a DIY bench outside the hotel. I need to get cookware. My brain is funny though, because I'm thinking it makes sense for a DIY bench to be outside. Oh, look at him sing. You go. Oh, Chelsea, don't walk into the river. She has some coffee too. We all love roosters. Sits down. I'm just getting distracted by all of their funniness. I honestly, by the way, I don't know about you guys. I know that some people feel differently, and I completely understand. Like, really, no judgment here. I love having the hotel visitors come around. I love being able to interact with new villagers, maybe see ones that I've never seen before, interact with the personalities. The island just feels fuller and more alive to me, and I love that so much. So I love having the hotel visitors, regardless of if they match the vibe or not, because obviously most of the time they're probably not going to match the vibe. And I, again, completely understand if you're like wanting to do themed stuff. I have personally made peace with it and am happy to see them walk around. Okay, so this is my regular kitchen. I don't really want that to be my kitchen for outside. You can cook on the gas range, but again, doesn't it feel kind of funny to have that outside? I want to check and see really quick. We're going to see what items can you cook on. Just to see like what's maybe the most rugged one. Do you know what I mean? The clay furnace. Can you actually use the clay furnace? Oh my gosh, yes. That's what I was actually thinking. We could also do the outdoor kitchen, although I don't know if I have that. That one's not a DIY item. That's pretty cute too, but it does look very campy. And the clay furnace does look kind of funny. Like it looks maybe a little, I'm just being so picky. Let's be honest. That's just what I'm doing. I'm being picky. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. For now, we are going to do the gas range because I have it. And also because it only takes up one spot. And right now the workbench that I have outside only takes up one spot. It's not like a two. Oh, look at the music changed. Just turned 1 o'clock. This is good music. Nice. Okay. So, like I was saying, my brain definitely feels a little scattered today. I don't know if it is compared to my normal, but I'm trying to make sure I finish my thoughts. But since the gas range is it takes only like 1 square, and the DIY workbench I have right now also only takes 1 square, I'm thinking maybe I can just keep them both over here. And while I figure out what I want to do, I've seen people put like the cooking one over here, the DIY bench over here, which I love. But again, I'm trying to figure out which ones I want. And in the meantime, okay, wait, can I move this back though? That's kind of what I wanted to do. Or I meant forward. Which one's better? Back? Forward? I kind of like it forward. We're going to do that. All right, let's make some stuff. Oh, I also really need sugar. No, I don't. I thought I needed sugar. I don't. Okay, so required 1. Let's prep some AG fry. Continue. Sorry, my eye itched. Okay, orange pie. 2. See, after I make this pie, I will make some sugar because I'll be kind of low on it. Let's take a drink of our cozy drink. Someone commented saying that they weren't sure if their drink qualified as a cozy drink because I think they said it was a Monster. And I hope we all share this opinion. A cozy drink can literally be anything that is comfortable for you. So even if it may not be like the traditional, maybe like coffee or tea, like the more, I guess, common ones, a cozy drink is whatever is comfortable for you. You know what I mean? That's what I think. My husband, he loves to wake up and have a Monster. And you know, like with his breakfast, and that feels cozy to him. Would it feel cozy to me? No, but that's okay because for plenty of people, coffee would not feel cozy. So it's just whatever works, you know? And it could be water too. We don't underestimate water here. Water's so good. And in fact, I have not had water this whole time, so some good old water. Okay, let's make this. Never have I made this before. I will probably never make it again. Although, how fun would it be to dress up like a knight and do something funny? Okay, this is so satisfying. Look at it. We're doing them all. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I do like that this gets you crafting items you normally wouldn't craft. Like that stone wall. I mean, don't get me wrong. That stone wall looks super cool. I just would not normally craft it. Honestly, ooh, that's going to be difficult. But I'm down to do the other ones. And you know what I haven't done really either? The whole customizing hack where, oh, I don't think any of these were food. Let me check. Were any of these food? No. I haven't really done the customizing hack where if you customize an item, he'll give you some bonus tickets, and that might gain favor with him. So maybe I should do that. Okay, yeah, we definitely want to make this. Boom. And yeah, I need to get this. I need to unlock where I can go to 2 Cap'n Islands a day for tickets. I want to do that. Oh, this needs a shovel? What? I mean, okay. I had this starred because I wanted to craft it so then I could have it like in my, either in my catalog or for Happy Home Paradise. And so I'm happy that I have that now. So I'm going to unstar it. I'm going to make a shovel real quick because I just lost my shovel. We no longer do the flimsy. We use the shovel a little too much. I like to keep my tools flimsy so they break often, and then I can work towards getting one of those Nook miles. Plus, they use less valuable resources. That's another thing. Yeah, we'll do that. But for the shovel, I just use it too much. So I'm like, we aren't going to make that flimsy. And then what's this? This is a lot. That's a lot. If I can be totally honest. Maybe we can customize one of these items. Oh. Okay, the outdoor bath. I was like, I really thought one of these could be customized. Whoa. Let's do that. That's pretty. For 6 kits. That's all right. We must do what needs to be done. We have to do it for the people. DIY tools. If your tools break, just make more. And to take away the sting, you'll earn Nook miles based on the number of tools you craft. Sweet deal. 200. Oh my gosh, the next one is 1,000. For the people who have completed all of these Nook mile achievements, incredible. What a feat. You are awesome, is all I have to say. I would love to. I think it would be a really fun challenge and a fun completionist thing. It's hard to imagine because I feel like I have broken so many tools already, and the next achievement, not even the final achievement, but the next achievement is 5 times how many tools I've broken. It's crazy. Looks like you brought tons of DIY stuff, Yar. Yeah, now that makes me delivery trips even more worthwhile. Plus, you put some customized work in the box, Yar. Ar har har. You're a sneaky one, ain't you? Here's a little gift from yours truly. I'm giving you 102 tickets. You can use at the hotel. Thank you. No, you're a sneaky one. It's funny. Looking forward to continuing our work. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I can't make those workbenches because you also have to make the mini DIY workbenches. I only have one. Then I would have to make a second one. That's crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. Okay. Something I want to do is there are little squares of pathing that I have next to cliffs where I want to put vines or maybe a ladder. I can't remember which place I want the ladder, like a setup ladder kit. But I want to put those down because I just never got to finishing putting them down, I guess. I started doing it and then, I don't know, must have forgot. So we're going to grab some vines. 20. Okay, not bad. And then we have our DIY workbench with us. So if we want to build the ladder setup kit, we can do that. So I know that the first place is back near the orchard. So of course we have that incline, but so it's convenient to be able to just also climb up the vines. Okay, yes, this is definitely for a vine because it's more tucked away. It's subtle. And I'm also going to get rid of these little markings. I just did it to kind of mark down where I envisioned they were going to go. Okay. Do the grass. Love that. Let's see. I don't know if I have any more, on this wall. So let's just peruse. Because we do have this incline. Very handy. Let's see. Do we have any up here? I don't think so. I think we've placed all of our vines. Yeah, we did. I think there were still a couple more areas. Let's take a look at the map. Okay, yeah, checking our map. Maybe that was the only one. Okay, well, let's just go around anyways, just to make sure. Just to make extra sure. Yes, we have that one. Wouldn't really need any more over there. We have those. We have that one over there. We have these guys. And it's not like this is like a jungle island, so that's why I don't have them all over the place, because I don't want them to be like overkill. I just want them to be useful and helpful, but I also feel like having a ton of ladder setup kits might be excessive. Okay, let's see how much money we have left to get this bridge built. I've been really prioritizing getting the bridges and inclines built just a nice little quality of life improvement. Easier to get around the island, and the infrastructures are nice and built up, so then I can just work on the fun little decorating part as I want. Oh man. I'll donate some for now. Maybe later tonight I might be able to finish it off if I decide to play it later and make some money. But for now, let's donate a little bit more. Okay, so I added this. I thought maybe I could carve out this pathing a little bit. So I added it on the other side as well, because this is what it was over here, but I'm thinking, well, first of all, I think I want to actually make this color, just to kind of make it feel a bit more balanced, because that, now looking at that wooden path feels a little bit off just to be in that place. I have it in my entrance, but my entrance is across from the community garden, so, or community farm might be a better word, because they're crops, they're not flowers. Yeah, let's path this out. There we go. That definitely looks better. And then most of my pathing that I do outside of structured areas is this dirt pathing, and I want to keep consistent with that. I don't want to use too many different varieties, because I found that to me it just feels a little too chaotic visually. So all right, I'm gonna chop this guy down and dig up this, because this would be right in the pathway. And the bonus is I collect these wood, because I could always use more of that. So we do have Lloyd kind of in the way, but we are going to make this the dirt path. Keeping it structured. And let's see where this kind of all falls. This is kind of the part where I'm like, this is how, like, this is where things went a little bit funny in terms of like the pathing. It's just presenting a few challenges, because it clearly was more of an afterthought compared to like the initial thought. I wasn't really thinking about the path. I would really love to keep this round structure entry for the houses, but it's like, where does this go then? Oh, hi. Guess what, Alex? I got something for you. You did? What is it? Can you guess what it is already? I have no clue. Spoiler alert, it's my old board game. Cute, thank you. Very nice. Decisions, because I will have a bridge here. And then this incline. So I'm also going to have a path coming down here. And I almost wonder, I just have no clue. I have really no idea how this is all going to fall together. I think for now, in terms of this specific area, we're just gonna have to leave it be until we have all of our structures built, and then maybe we can work a little bit more on it. And I was thinking about maybe making a path from here down, but I'm like, is that too much? Is that excessive? Possibly. There's only one way to find out. We try it. Trying to get away from like, I'm sorry, Zell. See ya around. I'm trying to get myself used to, sorry. I'm so sorry. No, please. I love you. You're so awesome. I'm chopping this down. I'm sorry. I know that was so mean. I'm trying to get used to like trying things out instead of being like, I don't think that would look good. I'm like, let's test it. We can always undo it. That's not very much to test. You know, it doesn't take a lot of work is what I'm saying. Especially if this area is so small. And even if it does, we have Rossetti. I mean, for pathing, he can't do that. But for other things. And I might not be able to tell right away if this is going to be a winner. You know what I mean? Like maybe I'll be able to give you a better answer when I kind of fill it out with some stuff. I could see maybe a tree kind of where Zell is standing. Maybe some flowers or some fencing or some hedges lining this path. I could see a little bench, literally the perfect size for that. This rock does need to go. Here, let's just do it now. We know we're gonna get rid of it. Whoops. You sing. Oh, I forgot. I had eaten stuff. I have some power-ups still. That's so funny. I don't know. I kind of like this. I just want it to be easy to get anywhere I'm trying to go easily. Let's see. Are there any bench? Do I have any bench DIYs? I'd be down to make one right now. Just place it here, test it out. We have this log bench, which is cute, but I'm thinking maybe for this section it might be a little more elevated. We have the swinging bench, but that's a little too much, too big for what I'm thinking. Darn, do I have no... What a shame. What a shame. I would love... I think it's like called the natural bench or something. Where do we get that? Just out of curiosity. I think it's a DIY bench. The garden bench. It is a DIY recipe. This is the one. That's what I would like. With a snooty personality. I can't scan anyone else in today. Well, that's kind of part of the thing with like when you're not time traveling or you're not going to Treasure Islands is, you know, maybe you have to put in fillers. I'm okay with putting in a filler. Honestly, that's okay. And I think we'll even make this the white version to kind of match Diana's house. Customize. Oh, I can customize the tubular shelves. Oh, I could probably just change the magazine. I don't know. Yes, I've mentioned we've gone through my island plans. Yes, we already know. Yeah, this just changes the book. That's funny. Okay. Switch that. Now that is pretty precious. I do say so myself. Look at how perfectly that fits. Ooh, no, we want it there. We have some flowers, we have some fencing. I really think, honestly, just because of this little area, I'm keeping that. This doesn't look bad at all. I think it's awesome. Yeah, we're probably gonna keep that. Great, fun little experiment. I'm trying to figure out the transition that I want to do for this too. I'm thinking of maybe doing just like a little path or like almost like a square. I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm not sure if I need any more pathing in the back area because a lot of that's just going to stay wooded and natural, at least for now. I don't know, maybe long term I want to fill it out, but I definitely like the idea of keeping it very natural for now. Just looking at my map, seeing if there's any pathing that has been unfinished outside of that one section that I just won't be able to figure out until the time is there. I know. The pathing to the incline near the orchard. I need to do that. Haven't done that yet because I wanted to wait till the incline was built. But first, balloon. Oh no, we did see Lolly. We got a recipe from her. Iceberg wall. Oh, I thought I had that. Cool. Let's see it. Nice. I love getting the seasonal recipes. Even though I might not use them very often, it's convenient to have them. So I would never complain about that. I really wonder. I almost feel like I might want to just do like straight flat as I'm just going about, maybe just seeing some editing opportunities. As I'm kind of changing the way that I'm pathing, I'm kind of wanting it to be more straightforward when possible. So we would get rid of this. Oh, here we can do it that way. Yeah, I kind of like that more. It's just a little bit simpler. Okay, so, I think for that, because it's kind of out of the way a little bit, I think I will probably do my circle path that I've been doing here and there, just for less structured areas. This is interesting. I wonder. Maybe what we do, because this is kind of throwing me off a little bit, this area where it changes levels. Maybe what we do, I see this presents an issue. Well, then maybe we just move that back one. Could do that. I mean, we could also just make this, we could just make it straight. I actually honestly think that that's probably the best move, at least with the incline. Maybe not with the campsite, but I think it would just look better. And then up at the top it can be circular. It's very satisfying getting all the pathing down. And then let's go over here and I like the circular being for the diagonal because it's hard to like make the path, like the diagonal bridges, look really good with the straight pathing that we have. Is it? Yes, we're gonna keep that circles. Okay. Oops. We don't need this. We don't need this one. Okay. And then what we could probably do is probably get rid of those, curve this one, and then we can do circles. That might look cute. It might look cuter if it was like a little bit off, like maybe we'll see. They just looked a little too close together. It's the only reason why I say that. Let's see. How's that? Let's look. Let's feel it out. So we're walking. We can go to the campsite, or we can go over here. I think for now, we'll keep it. I might look at it with some fresh eyes another day. Because I'm not sure, I don't think we're quite there. I think we're close, but we're not quite there. And I'm not sure where else to go with it. So, yeah, we'll leave it there for now. But I'm really happy with the progress that we made. And the fact that we got to enjoy the island, do some chill dailies. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun, and I hope that you enjoyed whatever you were doing. If you had to work, that you got some stuff done. If you had some chores, that you did that. Or if you were just playing and vibing along with me, I hope that that was very fun as well. I will see you next time, and have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.